everyone, it's Tiffany and I am back with a different type of video today. I am here to teach you, as best as I can, how to add mods to your Stardew Valley game. It's actually kind of easy, I think. I say that, I don't know. I thought it was pretty easy. So first things first, you want to open up your Steam library here, and then you're going to want to back up your files, guys. Back them up because something can go wrong. You don't want that to happen. So in order to back up your files, you go to Steam, backup and restore games, backup currently installed programs, and then you check which box you want to select. Obviously we are selecting Stardew Valley in this case, and then you hit next and it goes through the process. I've already done this, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that, so I'm just gonna X out of it. So another thing that you might want to do is go to this particular folder. This is the file here. This is how you get there. Obviously, it'll be different with your computer, but we're in the app data folder. Now you want to click on Stardew Valley and then saves. So here are all the saves. Yes, I have there's a lot of saves. There's a lot of saves. So you want to select that, you can copy them and then paste them wherever you want. Just in case, that's kind of just in case kind of thing. So you can go put it on your desktop or in a different file somewhere. It's always nice to have that in case something goes wrong. So now that you've backed up your game like a good person, the next step is to download SMAPI. So it's pretty easy to do this as well. You can Google search it, but always be careful where you're going to download this program from, as with all programs. I personally get mine from here. I will link it below so you can follow it easily. Now, currently as I'm filming this, we are in the beta version of the multiplayer. So if you're doing that right now, you're going to want to click this one. And then if you kind of just want it for your normal game, you would download via this one. Obviously, I've already downloaded it, but I'll kind of simulate it for you guys. You want to click download and then go to your downloads folder, which I should have open here. Yep. And we have this SMAPI beta installer, and it is a zip file. So you need to unzip that. You can use any of the programs that you have currently, or you can just use the Windows program. FYI, I am on Windows, so I'm doing this the Windows way. You'll click extract all, and then it kind of just chooses the file. That's where it's going to be. It's going right back into the downloads folder, which is very convenient. So hit next, and that's happening. Now, here it is. Another window popped up and it's unzipped. So you want to click on that. And there is obviously an install on Windows and an install on Mac. So there you go. We want to install it on Windows, where you're going to run through the install process. So see, yeah, okay. So you want to click 1 for install SMAPI, 2 uninstall. So we're going to go ahead and install it. Hopefully it works first time. It is installed. Look how easy that is, you guys. So SMAPI does help you a little bit. See, it says if you use Steam, set your launch options. This is, I mean, I was going to get to this a little bit later, but I guess you can do that now. You know what? I'm just going to do it now since it's already up here. So you go back to your Steam, you right click Stardew Valley, you hit properties, and then set launch options. And then that is where you will put this in. So you want the parenthesis, the C, program files, blah, 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 parentheses, and then %, %. That is what you need to put right in there. So I don't know, can I copy this here? Please let me do that. No, tell me I'm not gonna have to, I'm gonna have to manually copy that, but that's fine. So you wanna put that in there. I'm gonna kind of like skip that for now. I will put it in later. So we'll show you a manual way to do this as well. So we have that installed. Next step is to go back to the unzipped SMAPI thing where we clicked on the install. You want to go to internal. This is kind of the manual way to do it instead of doing that. I hope I'm not getting too confusing, but this works, trust me. So you want to hit Windows, because I'm on Windows, and then you're going to select these and just hit copy. I mean, you could drag these as well. It's fine, whatever. So we are going to go take these to the Stardew Valley folder. Let me just minimize that and close that for a second. I'm gonna go back to Steam. we're going to right-click Stardew Valley Properties, Local Files, and Browse Local Files. Remember that, it's easy to find the local files that way instead of having to travel all through your folders. So, this, let me pull up the other one. Where was it? This one. So, this is what the windows will look like. There we go. That's what we have. So, you want to just click and drag here, or what have you. If you have things to replace, that's fine. Replace them. They're not really going to do anything harmful. So I'll bring that back. And then you can see two different application files now. So there's the Stardew modding API .exe or .exe files, but they say application over here, so that's an easy way to identify them. And then we have the Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is the normal. The normal, if you just want to go in the game without the mods, that is what you want to click. If you don't set the launch preferences, like I showed you before, right here, general, set launch options, it will automatically load in as the regular Stardew Valley. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I just wanted to point out, it did mention that here. It says if you don't use Steam Launch Stardew Modding API EXE in your game folder to play with mods. So you can do it either way. So I showed you both ways. You do either or, so you can either put this in the launch options or you can just do it the manual way that I showed you. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing for you guys. Now running back to this folder real quick with the two applications. So let's say you want to do it the manual way and you want the option to either play regularly or with mods, which is what I like. I will go ahead and right click this and create a shortcut, wherever that is, right there. And I will actually drag this onto my desktop, or you can put it in your pictures folder or your downloads folder, wherever you want to put it. That will be your shortcut to go into the modding portion of the game, or the game with the mods. So that makes it nice, easy, convenient. Now, you guys, what we've all been waiting for, it is time to install some mods. So this is what I use, nexusmods.com/Stardew Valley. There's so many mods. You also have to be very careful of what mod you use. There's, you know, I tend to use ones that are more popular. Let's go ahead and install one of the favorites, the tractor mod. I will be making a separate video on this if I haven't already. I love this tractor. It's my life. So you can search mods here. You can find new mods, whatever you want to do, popular mods, and so on. So how to install these? This is the fun time. You can get a little bit of a preview here of what the mod is, but we're just going to pretend we already looked at it. We already decided that we want to install this mod. This one in particular does have a little install thing, so that's helpful. But basically what you want to do is go into Files, wait for that to load. Then we have, again, since we have the whole beta and regular one going on right now, this can get confusing, so I'm going to use the beta one just because I'm pretending the other one doesn't exist. Normally, you know, it would just be one. And it says when it was last updated, because mods can break, they can stop functioning after an update. So we want to click this, we'll click manual download, click download. Then it's going to go right into my downloads folder. Let's bring that back up. We have, let me delete these so it doesn't, oops, sorry guys. Let me delete these so it doesn't confuse you. Now we have the tractor, we have the tractor mod here. It's zipped, you can see. So we want to extract that. Same thing. Now we have it right here. The tractor mod popped up. Oh my goodness, this is getting real, you guys. So we want to bring up this folder, the local files folder. So you guys remember how to get there, right? You go through Steam, you go to properties and local files, browse local files. That's just the easy way to get there. Now you see this lovely mods folder right there. All you have to do is drag this into the mods folder. And that's it. There you go. It's right there. It's ready to play. It's crazy, isn't it? So let's go ahead and launch Stardew Valley for a second. We're going to use this little shortcut here. And you can see SMAPI has popped up. It will give you an error if the mod is broken or there's something wrong. If it loads properly, we're good to go. Hopefully everything loads properly. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. It does take a little bit of time sometimes. It looks like we loaded 3 mods. That's good. It's good. We're good to go. Now here is the little screen. It runs in the background while you play, so you don't want to X this out or anything while you're playing because that will X out the game. So you can see it says it loaded 3 mods, the tractor mods in there, which is so exciting. So you see how easy it is. So once you have SMAPI installed, once you get the hang of it, it's easy to just pop mods into your game. All you need to remember is to take it from your downloads folder, unzip it, and then move it right on over to your Stardew Valley mods folder, your local files, which is just crazy. If at any point in this video I ended up confusing you to no end, feel free to check out some of the other videos on YouTube. There are a ton of YouTubers who have made similar videos, and I know they are just as helpful, if not more helpful, so feel free to go check those out. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and it did help you. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Happy modding! Bye!